Dorian, I'm awfully glad that you're all right.
Oh, they're going to insist I have a CAT scan, but yes, we're both all right. A lot to be grateful for.
I guess I was right. The brakes were faulty, huh?
You're always right. And I'm sure that the police will verify that when they check over your car.
You know, the last thing I remember is arguing with you about Charlie.
And so you want us to pick up our discussion from where we left off when the brakes failed?
No, Dorian, no. I want to thank you. I understand that you saved my life. I am so grateful to you. And I think maybe that means there is hope for us yet.
Viki, I have a confession to make.
My main concern here is Addie. My heart really goes out to her. Nora, surely you can empathize with the fact that she's completely infatuated with me.
David, by doing it my way, this way you'll be able to end things with Addie on your terms, not Dorian's.
You see, you could let her down as gently as you want to. I mean, Dorian had no interest in that.
My heart really isn't in it, but if I do it, how do I know you won't stiff me?
Because this check is made out to you.
You're paying me in advance.
Well, I'm not an idiot, you know. There's a hold on that check until I get control of BE.
Oh, my. I can't remember the last time I saw that many zeros.
And zero is what you're going to end up with if you don't get this done.
I can't. Yes, you can. I can't. Yes, you can. All right, I'll do it. 10 million reasons to get those annulment papers away from Dorian.
You have a confession to make?
Yes.
Dorian, it's been a long day, to say the least.
Viki, I am about to bare my soul to you. Unless, of course, you don't feel equipped to handle that.
Well, that depends, doesn't it?
On what?
Is this confession designed to make me feel better, or you?
Well, if it isn't my old bed buddy. It's been a while.
How's life treating you, Addie?
Brilliantly. I have my health and my family and my list. How about you, Charlie?
One day at a time, I guess.
If you don't mind my saying so, it looks as though this day has taken its toll.
One could say that.
Tell Mama. What's getting you down?
My girl and her boyfriend are putting me back together. So I don't want to wreck it. That's why I need to be the best dad I can be.
You keep saying you're girl's kid.
Yeah, no. That's because he's not really my son. How much time do you have?
You think this is some sort of selfish act on my part? After what I did for you tonight?
Dorian, I know what you did for me. That's why I wanted to see you.
You were dead as the proverbial doornail. If it were not for my intervention, you would be downstairs in a drawer with a tag tied to your toe.
How vivid.
How true.
I know I owe you for saving my life. And I thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm sure if the shoe were on the other foot, you would have done the same for me.
Well, I would certainly never want you to die. And I suppose if you have something you want to tell me, the least I can do is to hear you out.
Are you sure? Because just a few moments ago, you naturally assumed that anything I would say to you would have to be self-serving.
Well, Dorian, I can only go from past experience, you know. Your confessions have a way of evolving into diatribes. Do you remember the last time we tried this? You wound up telling me my life had lost its meaning?
Yes. But the way that you reacted just proved that I was dead right. You went off to find yourself. And then you came back and you regaled us all with stories about how wonderful everything was. Waitressing at that quaint little diner. You found Charlie. I'm responsible for all of that.
So you did me a favor. And now you're going to do me another one.
No. I'm going to keep a promise to make things right with you. And that promise means that I've got to tell you the truth about me and Charlie. What's got you so upset?
You know, I can't really talk about it.
Why not?
That's one of those AA rules. But it's a good rule. It's there to protect us.
This was something you heard at AA?
Yeah. You know, that's one of the main principles of the program is creating a safe environment for people to be able to talk about their recovery, the mistakes they've made.
So everyone there is sort of like a priest at confession.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've gotten up there and told everybody at the meeting stories about stuff that I did when I was drinking. And the only way I could do that was by knowing that it was never going to leave the room. And I can't just change that rule just because.
Just because you heard something that upset you. You can't tell anyone?
Not even the person who should hear it most.